treat my producers to yet another installment of the Wiley Show. And we have a full show, you guys. I'm here just smiling because we just have a full show, and I'm drinking some coffee out of my Wiley Show mug right now. Mm, mm, mm. Let me tell you, the coffee tastes so much better in a Wiley mug. I'm gonna be honest. I've tasted coffee in so many mugs, and when I taste it in the Wiley Show mug, I'm like, yes, this coffee is the best in the Wiley Show mug. Okay, so make sure y'all go on Teespring and get y'all a mug. Okay, all right. We're gonna be getting to Big Sean. We're gonna be getting to Megan and Stallion. We also gonna be getting to Tasha K. Interview that she did with Miss Riley. We also gonna be talking about um, the Wiggins PPE scam. We got to get into the Wiggins PPE scam. Okay. And also we're gonna be, talking about Megan and Stallion. We got to get into Megan and Stallion. Then we got to get into Dababy. Also Dababy shout. And then while thinking about it, why not talk about Bow Wow? Okay. So, whoo. Why I have to say it like that? What you laughing? Why you all laughing? Why you laughing at me? Okay. Okay. Oh, let me drink a little bit more of my coffee. All right. Let's talk about Big Sean. Can we bring up Big Sean picture, please? Please bring up Big Sean. All right. We can't talk, and then we is gonna get into the Billie Holiday movie as well. So, child, it's a lot that we're gonna discuss. All right. Big Sean. So he did an interview. Who did he did it with? What was Eric? Who doctor? That professor. What is his name? He did a interview with that professor that always write all them books. What's the man name? He always write all them books. But anyway, Big Sean did an interview. Can't think of, is it Eric something or the Mr. I can't think of that man's name. But the man, he always write books about Jay-Z. He always quote, rhymes. It's a professor. Anywho, Big Sean did an interview, and he was just literally just telling the folks about his mental decline, about how he wanted to commit suicide. Yeah, Michael Eric Dawson. Yeah, Michael Eric Dawson. Thank you. So he did an interview, and he was talking about his mental health. He wanted to commit suicide, and he was talking about his family, about how much money his family would have gotten if he would end his life. And it was really sad, when he was explaining that. And I told y'all, it was a lot of celebrities that was going through, especially during this pandemic, even before this pandemic. It's a lot of celebrities that are going through in their mind. Though when you look at them, they so attractive, they look good. I've seen plenty good looking people off themselves by committing suicide because they did not feel great on the inside. On the outside, they got 360 waves. On the outside, you look beautiful. You got the long hair, the beautiful nails, the beautiful skin. But if you don't know that, you still have these battles in your mindset. So I was glad to hear that he's no longer in that dark space. But I'm also glad that he shared his testimony. And that's why folks need to hear that mental illness and depression and emotional not all the way balanced or imbalances, it do exist when it comes to a lot of people in the Black community. And I'm so glad he shared that. And another reason why is glad, because I hope it teaches young people that it's a supportive of his music to know that if you're going through something, talk out your issues, talk out your problems. I'm gonna say that again. It teaches you that, to talk out your problems, because it's a lot of folks that are literally going through. I was just recently watching a Tamar Braxton interview, and she was talking about how she wanted to commit suicide, and she was feeling really sad that her son would have been here alone if she would have done that. It's so many celebrities. Unfortunately, due to this pandemic, due to these people, pockets are low. that is what they are contemplating, is there in their mindset, even though they got the blue check verification. That don't mean nothing if you're going through it in your mind. Uh, you got all the fame. That don't mean nothing you're going through in your mind. You can have all the money in the world to answer all your prayers. That don't mean nothing if you're not happy, if you're hearing voices, and what that can help you with if you got the money, that you can get the best resources that money can buy. Even though, you know what I'm saying, if you got the money, that's one thing about having money and having mental problems, that you can get the best psychiatrists, the best psych doctors that money can buy, the best medication that money can buy. If you suffering for any type of illness like bipolar, if I had the money like that, I don't even have to leave my home. The psychiatrist would come to your house and sit with you and talk with you and can give you your prescriptions. You don't even have to leave your home if you got the money like that. So it is a plus to being wealthy going through, because you can get the help. But you got to be willing to get the help. I'm going to say that again. You can have the money, but you still can lose yourself if you don't get the help. And when your doctor writes you a prescription and write out that script for whatever type of medication, make sure you take it. Don't have your doctor write you out a prescription and you don't take it, because that is hindering you. If you know you need that medicine to sleep, if you know you need that medicine so you won't hear all them voices, then you should take it and don't feel shame. You know, if you wake up, you get angry if you don't take that medication, that the medication that you have, you know you need that so you won't be depressed. No, take it. It may not be easy, because even for myself, some days, oh, I don't want to take this, child. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't crazy. I say that a lot. I said, I ain't taking this medication. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't crazy. Until I wake up and baby is me in 15 voices, or I wake up in a deep depression where ain't no more bread, so I'm crying because ain't no more bread, or I'm crying because I ain't got no health insurance, and you just all up in there just crying, just all day, like going to the store, going back to your car, because you don't know what you want to buy, you sad, you just stay in the parking lot and just cry, listen to sad music. You need to take your medicine. Because depression is real. You know you need that. So I'm glad that Big Sean came out and said what he said. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. Now I'm going to start downloading some of your music, Big Sean. Okay. I haven't recently started listening to your music. I haven't listened to your music in a long time. If somebody was offering me $1 million to name just on the top of my head a Big Sean record, and I could use my phone, I will cry, because I wouldn't even know. Okay, Bounce Back, Big Bang. I don't with you. Okay. Okay. It's coming to me, but I have to look at it. It's coming, so I had to look at it. Okay, Big Sean. All right. Let me download some of your records. Because you might be in the bushes. You might want to come on the Wiley Show. Let me download. Let me do my research. Okay, Big Brain. Okay, Bounce Back, Feels, Moves, Beware, Way Out. Okay, let me just do my little research. Let let me do my little research. Oh, let me do. Wait. Because I gotta be prepared. Because you never know who's in them bushes watching. Big Sean could be in them bushes, because you know them people, them PR people. I know how they operate. I have a celebrity friend, and all they do is watch Google and they refresh YouTube. And I told one, I can't tell you all my friends, but I'm gonna say this. I said, "Dang, y'all so concerned about what they said on YouTube?" They said, "Yeah, it be people we watch what's going out there." So he may be watching. Let me make sure. Okay. I download 12 of them tracks, because I got to be ready if he come on. Okay. So he's a good guy. He's a good looking guy. You know, this is no telling what people is going through. I would have loved to interview him. And the reason why I would love to have a conversation with him, because I would have got deeper into the matter. Like, Mr. Dawson didn't get really deep into the matter. I would have asked him the questions. Like, what made you get to that point? I would have got deep into it, because it takes somebody that wanted to take their life to interview somebody that wanted to take their life to really get to the root of the matter. You know what I'm saying? If I would have got to that interview deeper. It's a different experience when somebody went through that, walked that same road as you, that wanted to end their own lives, and to really ask them those questions. It would have been a different spirit of the interview. I'm telling you that right then and there, it would have been different. It would have been different. Child, y'all being messy in the chat. Y'all so messy. Y'all is not about to listen, y'all. I have some people that I'm cool with in this business, and y'all ain't about to stop it. I see what y'all trying to say. But stop it, okay? I see what y'all trying to say over this chat, but don't do it, player. Don't do it, player. Okay, don't do it, player. Y'all trying to do it. I see what y'all trying to do, and I'm gonna just move on. But I see y'all in these comments. Y'all is something else. But we are there for you, Big Sean, and just know that you are loved, and you would have been missed. And I just hope and pray that more people to have that type of spirit to come out and say, "Hey, let me express my true feelings." That's a good thing for a black man to do, because you don't see too many black men with a platform come out and say, "Hey, I was going through this in my mind. I was going through this when it came to me wanting to lose my mind. I was really, really going through some things. So I see how that goes. So you in our prayers, Big Shine. May God be with you. You're definitely in our prayers. Let's get to the second topic. Now, we talked about this already. I didn't have him on my list. He just dropped in my spirit because they got a whole GoFundMe for Andre. This man is getting evicted. He owed $500,000. And now people have started a GoFundMe for this man. Okay. And they're trying to raise $500,000. Andre came out. He released a statement saying that he don't need the money. He said this is great. All this legal stuff will be out. What I personally believe, I don't believe that this man is broke. I just believe that his lover is done with him. Whoever he was screwing, they done with him. They want somebody new, and they probably know what to hurt him is trying to take him away from this particular property. So he don't have any paperwork, all that standing still. But I will tell you this: he said he don't need it, but we need it. Give us the money if you don't want to take it. But somebody's actually started a GoFundMe account to help raise money for him. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, what you doing that for? He got all these wealthy friends. He got Wendy Williams. He got all these folks that love him. What about all the women that he be dressing or giving them critiques on their fashion? How you this type of way? You better not be broke. You better not be broke. If you ain't have no money, let me find out this man didn't have no money. So somebody literally got a GoFundMe account. Okay. I sure need it. Let me see how much money was raised in that GoFundMe account. I think somebody said $8,600 was raised. $8,600. How much money was raised in that GoFundMe account? $8,600 was raised. Let me check it right now. Actually, $8,900 was raised for Andre. Girl, and they trying to raise $500,000. Let me read you what they wrote up on here. They say miscommunication have taken place between Andre and friend/landlord. It puts Andre in a situation in which he potentially going to be evicted from the home he lived in since 2004. His landlord contends that he owes $515,000. If he doesn't receive it, he expected the property to be vacated. Andre will have to find a new home during this pandemic. Everyone in the fashion has benefited from Andre contribution to the industry. Andre has not asked me to do this, but I believe this is the right thing to do. I believe we all should support him now to acknowledge his lifetime work and the room his fearlessness made for so many of the voices and the points of view that have followed him. Child, I'm not about to read this full thing. I'm not giving him a dime. What the world? You think I'm about to get somebody that got all this wealth, all of them designing? Baby, he better sell all that extra fabric he be wearing. He better sell that Gucci, all that extra fabric because he get the custom made stuff. So make sure you go on and sell that stuff back and put that in somebody's yard sale, and whatever money you make from all that stuff that you got, you go ahead and get you a little studio apartment. Go ahead and get you a studio apartment. Get your some of these apartment complexes that you get the first month's free. You know what I'm saying? Please, I'm not giving you nothing. You better sell some of that them Versace draws and give it to a yard sale. I'm not giving you a dime. Now, when you got all that stuff, now I do contribute. I do help folks. I'm not selfish, but in this particular case, this man got all this stuff that he's wearing. He can sell that stuff. Oh, look at that. Let's talk about help him get a place. Man, please. He better go on and take that you could get plenty good places. Go on and take that $8,600, get you an apartment for about $700. Go on somewhere in the hood in Atlanta and get you an apartment. Now I don't know if will he be able to fit in the studio. Now I gotta be very careful because you know King of Reeds, he be talking about phobia and this phobia, that phobia. Listen, I'm a comedian phobia. I'm a comedian. So I'm saying in the comedic way, because you know some of these folks, oh, look what he said about him. He wouldn't have said if the man was skinny. He wouldn't be saying this was skinny folks ain't got all that extra fabric. I'm just saying. Because you could become a certain size. Don't they say you got to purchase 2 seats? If you a certain size, I'm just saying what I'm saying. If you a certain size, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you got to pray for 2 plane ticket seats? Hold up. Come with me. See me really quickly. If you are a certain size, don't you have to pay for about 2 seats? Hold up. Let me see what they're going to say up. Is that true that you have to pay for 2 seats? Okay. All right. That's facts. You better pay for 2 seats. I'm not about to sit next to nobody. Good guy, I'm crushed up like that. No. I told 2 people. I was in the lobby. I was coming back from Florida. I saw 2 people, and I said, Lord, whatever you doing, everybody shut up. Please do not sit me in the middle of these 2 people. Whatever you doing, hey y'all, I was there. I said, please do not sit because them folks eat potato chips, donuts. They was just eating. And I said, please do not sit me in between of these 2 people. Hey, yeah. And then I looked because I was flying Spirit. And you know something, the one thing I like about Spirit Airlines, they got a specialty that you can get the big seats, the wide seats in the front. I made sure I ordered that seat for myself, and I was so happy because ain't nowhere in the world you that time is flying on Spirit because I fly Spirit Airlines. That airline is not tall friendly. All right, I'm gonna just tell you that right then and there. Woo, glory. I put that prayer in. Some talk about I can't pray. That but no folks are like, look at this man doing all that prayer. I said, please, whatever you doing, Lord, don't put me in between them 2 people. Not gonna happen. I'm not about to be crunched up and no thing turbulence and I'm smushed. No way. Because then if we gotta evacuate, come on now. We gonna move on to the next topic. Nowhere in the world. Who else are we gonna talk about in this line today? Oh, child, we gotta talk about them. Kim and Kanye West. Now, Kim said on her live, no, she didn't do a live. She literally got a house, right? They got a house together with Kanye. So right now, she says she is not going to move from the house that she have with Kanye West. You know, even though Kanye West designed the property, it was on the land that she owned. So now Kim is saying, "Hey, I'm not gonna move from the house. She's gonna stay in the house with her children." Then Kim did something. She posted like the shoes or the Yeezys that she was wearing. I'm like, aren't y'all getting divorced? So why is you still playing Yeezys? And I'm thinking that she playing mind games with Kanye because she figures, let me stay on his good side until these divorce papers aside. Let me make sure I stay on his good side until it's finalized and everything like this, because I don't want this man to just to go on a rampage. So let me just post his little shoes, make sure you get the clout and everything like that, because I guess he don't do it. Then I'm hearing that Kanye wanted to sell the jewelry that Kim gave him. That Kim, no, Kanye gave Kim. He wanted to now sell the jewelry because they're getting divorced. I really don't care nothing about this story because these are two wealthy people. At the end of the day, both of them gonna be good. Whether they stay together, whether they get divorced, they are still wealthy people. Because there's people out here that's really struggling, that's really going through. They ain't struggling. So right now they're gonna be like, okay, who's gonna get the property? Who's gonna own the land? Who own the businesses? What you gonna get? Who gonna get this? What assets do you get? That's pretty much the conversation. And once they both leave the table, they both gonna be successful. But what about those people that got into relationships, got married, signed prenups, the man cheated, left them alone, you left the marriage for nothing. But what about those folks? So I'm not really that concerned about those two. The reason why we talk about them is because they're in the news. If they weren't in the news, we wouldn't talk about them, baby. Because everywhere I go, they talk about Kim Kardashian, this and that. Now I will be watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians because Keeping Up with the Kardashians this last season I heard is gonna be good on TV. Then I'm gonna watch whatever they're gonna do on Hulu. So y'all in my prayers, but don't be shocked if you see Kanye having this little breakdown. I hope he have his breakdown on a slow day. If he do have a breakdown, now I'm hoping for it. But if he do just so happen have a manic breakdown, let it be on a slow news day so we can go live and get a click in the view. I'm just saying. Let it be on a snow news day. Let's get into Dababy. Dababy, yet again, his thuggish friends are still terrorizing people. Now, let me make sure I can quote this because Dababy friends or his entourage always in some trouble beating up somebody. It never fails. His people always in some mess. So the neighborhood talk post, Dababy is being sued for $117,000 after an alleged video show his associates attacking a homeowner. And you literally see them beating up the homeowner, and the homeowner looks like he's white. That's what it look like. It don't make no sense. These people they have got in trouble for beating up a promoter, and Dababy, you're gonna wind up spending a lot of money because of the associates that you keep. That is a reflection of you. You're not a gangbanger no more, Dababy. You are a multi-million-dollar rapper. You are a rapper, a successful artist. You are the bag. You don't have to do all this hood stuff. Because with this activity, this is just to show that you're going to always end up in court and they're going to sue you and they're going to be bad for your brand. What you need to do, Dababy, listen to me. I ain't got to read no cards. I ain't going to shuffle no cards or read no cards. But you have to take a time and to change your inner circle. You're going to have to change the people that you around because every couple of months we always see you in some mess. It's always your associates, your friends, your crew. Change your inner circle. I was reading 50 Cent book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. And in that book, he said if it's some bad stuff with his crew or bad stuff with his people, he would like send you home. Like if you just do a lot of bad stuff, there's a bad reflection of him, he would give you a plane ticket and a Greyhound ticket to go back home. You need to be getting them all a Greyhound ticket to go back home and get you a new set of people around you. Because this is a hot mess. This is really a mess. You can't be going around beating up folks. Now, what if that neighbor would have had like a weapon or something? What if he would have had like a weapon? What if this was in Florida, a stand your ground law, y'all putting y'all hands on him, and he just went and just got it, and bullet was just got the fly? Then what? That's crazy. I really don't get that. Let me see. Where is that at? Do they have that on here? Because I wanted to. Okay, get it together. All right, the baby. You and my prayers. You too successful to be keep going through all that. If you want to keep wasting your money, then go ahead on. You was in a situation when you hit a fan. You thought a fan hit you, and you accidentally hit somebody else. So you just gonna be just a ATM that's gonna be just paying money, 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 just paying money. That's what you want to do. Go ahead, my brother. Now, I want to get into this interview, and I want to give a special shout out to Tasha K because this interview that she did with Soldier Boy ex girlfriend Nia Riley have reached the Shade Room and Neighborhood Talk Hot 97. It reached like a whole other outlets. And so when people say Tasha K ain't got no clout, girl, you're lying. She got plenty of clout. You're just jealous and you can't see it. So she interviewed Nia Riley, and Nia said some things in that interview that disturbed me as a man and as a human being because she said that he hit her and punched her and kicked her and she had a miscarriage. Tasha K asked her a question. Tasha K said, "Did he ever rape you?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, Tasha K, go ahead and just ask her these questions." She said, "No, he did not rape me, but if we did not have sex, the next day we will fight." Then she said in an interview that before Love and Hip Hop filming, they got into it and he punched her in the lip. She even said that he pulled out a loaded weapon on her. It's really sad because here's this beautiful woman, Teddy Riley daughter, and she was in an abusive relationship, and she still kept trying to take off for, well, he was a good guy, oh, he was good to my daughter and all of that. If he treated you like trash, that was a bad example for your daughter to even witness that. I question that he was good to your daughter, because if he was so good to your daughter, he would have not treated the mother like trash. And in that environment of beating and all of that, that's crazy. So when I watched the interview, uh, everyone was like, "Well, where was her father and all that?" She said she didn't tell her daddy. She said, "No, I didn't tell," until like he leaked her like her pics on like her new pics all on the internet. Then she saw her dad, and then her dad was like, give me the information. Some people don't tell their parents. I've talked to people that will get abused, and they say they don't let their parents know. They don't even let their family know. Because some of them, they already know what the family gonna do. They're gonna intervene, and some of the people are not ready to get out of those relationships, so they'll stay. And some are afraid to let the family know because they don't want to get the family in trouble. I remember growing up, I went in my grandmother's attic and I was looking for some documents, and I just saw some divorce documents of hers, and I was looking at it, and the night of her wedding, she got beat by her husband. It was so bad that my grandmother had to leave Georgia and go to Chicago because he was so abusive to my grandmother. And she did not want her father to know, because her father would have, beat the man up. He would have the man would not been breathing. So when my grandmother did, she left, Chicago. She left Georgia to move to Chicago, leaving an abusive relationship. And you never know why women stay, and that's why I tell people don't judge, because you never know if you ever be in that situation. That's why it's very important to listen. And when I listen to a lot of women that do it, some blame themselves, some be like, "Oh my gosh, it was my fault," or "I maybe have done something." So I get it, I understand it, but let me tell you this: you are beautiful. You don't deserve a man to put their hands on you, and you're not a real man if you put your hands on a woman. You're not. You're not a real man if you do that, and it's just so weak for that. And then for Soldier Boy to say he want to be in wrestling, baby, I hope if he get in that wrestling ring that they break a arm, a leg, a nose. I really hope that he really get injured in the ring. Now he say he want to wrestle, and Soldier Boy, you smoke a lot and you do a lot of that lean allegedly. You ain't gonna last in no wrestling ring. They are going to whoop your tail because you already talking a lot of smack about the wrestlers, and they don't play. You think it's fake. When you get up in that ring, you gonna feel it. You and Bow Wow. But she's so beautiful. And when I look at her and I'm like, oh my gosh, she don't deserve this. And for her to go through that abuse, that was just so sad. And you'll be so shocked of the women that went through verbal abuse, physical abuse. That's something that's terrible. That does something to your spirit as a woman. So that's why we have to encourage sisters, empower them. And it's a process, even when they get out of it, because they still be sad. There's some women that you talk to, if they really open up, they still hold on to that. And then when they really tell you, don't judge it. I'll be like, girl, that could be me. If a man put their hands on me, it's gonna be over. Well, you don't know until you get in a situation in some cases, but don't talk down to your sister like, girl, you dumb for staying in that relationship. Like, don't do that. Don't be so judging. Be open, be a listening ear, and encourage them, take it piece by piece, but don't go up in there just trying to knock down doors. You know what I mean? So you have to be very, 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 very careful when you're going through that. So if y'all in that, get out. It's a domestic violence number hotline is in the chat. Make sure y'all go and reach out and make an escape plan. But this interview is A1. I have really been watching Tasha K content. Tasha K is in a new birth of the show. I think after the whole Jaguar Wright thing, and it was so much controversy. Oh my God, look what she did. Her show have gotten better. I think she listens to her critics. She's providing you all with content. And baby, she said, I'm about to provide y'all with so much content. I am in my own lane. Honestly, for this point, for months, I've been watching her content. Even people that say, Wiley, I can't stand her, they can't even really say it no more because you're getting content after content after content after content, just content. You get the R. Kelly content, you get this content, you get that, like you're getting the content. Honestly, even if you say I don't like her, you look kind of weird saying that because all she offering you is content. And I watch it. I said, this is some good content. And y'all, if y'all know over there the Patreon, y'all missing the R. Kelly, his former spokesperson. She broke that down. I'm like, you better go ahead, Tasha. Hey. She broke that down with the R. Kelly thing. Then she got the R. Kelly, the lady that bailed R. Kelly out of jail. She got that exclusive interview. I'm here for it. And let me get into the set with this interview, right? So she got the wine. So she opened up the wine. And they're in the basement, the wine cellar, and the scenery, with the gold microphones, they drinking the wine, and I see Tasha K there talking, and then I see that, like I see them going back and forth. And it was just great. And I see the guests they wanted the wine, so the wine must be really good. And I was into it. I was really, really into it. And I'm like, she looked good. Like, who would put their hands on? You got to be really stuck on stupid to put your hands on a woman, because a woman is supposed to be appreciated, supposed to be a cherish. You know what I'm saying? Not to be run on, hit on, because she's very beautiful. I'm looking forward to her music. She asked us some very good questions about how she was raised. She asked some questions about her baby daddy. Tasha asked some very good questions. Then people's like, this ain't nothing new. We heard this before. I ain't never hear that, Soulja Boy beat her and she had a miscarriage. I never heard that. So that was new for me. Just because you caught up on all the celebrity gossip don't mean that we all caught up on it. And, so I'm here for it. And I'm shout out to the blogs for tagging Tasha K, for giving her the exposure, because you know how they do. Oh, she paid to get on there. She paid to do it. I'm glad they tagged Tasha K on the post. I'm glad they post her content. I'm glad they did not blur her out. Like, she is literally doing great things. While people is in their cars with Inspire tickets, Inspire stickers, searching for Tasha K is still yet providing us with some content. And I would say congratulations to Tasha. And I am going to follow Nina Riley. I'm definitely going to follow her. Definitely going to follow her and get into her music. I'm definitely going to follow her, get into her music, and yeah. And I don't. Do she sing or rap? I didn't really get into it, but whatever she produces, I'm gonna be watching. I can guarantee. Whatever she produces, I'm gonna be consuming it. I'm gonna be right there. Nia, did I say Nina? Nia. Did I say Nia? What Riley? Did I say Nia? Nia. 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 Not Nina. Nia. All right. Anyhow, it was a great interview. Make sure y'all go check it out. Like I said, it was on Patreon first, but some of y'all feel like, some of us black folks, I ain't paying no $15. I'll wait till it come out on YouTube. We'll wait till it come out on YouTube. It came out on YouTube. I ain't paying no. You know how some of y'all, you child. Let's move on. Let's go. They're very, very great. Where we at? Okay, I want to talk about this again because our show come on tomorrow. But I didn't post a picture up here. Let's get to Megan Thee Stallion. Yes, Megan Thee Stallion. Child, I'm telling y'all, she's up next with the pop culture. They're literally taking a page out of Nicki Minaj's book. Let's put you on these pop records with Maroon 5 and all that. If she do not win a Grammy, she should win a Grammy. All of it is there. She's with Beyonce. She with Jay-Z. She with all of this exposure. She should win a Grammy. I can see her winning a Grammy. I hope she win a Grammy for Best New Artist. I believe she will win a Grammy for Best New Artist. I hope that she performed with Beyonce or she performed because they gave Megan Thee Stallion all this clout. I hope if she don't win a Grammy, that means that she have gotten robbed for to be in a Grammy. I don't know who is she up against for Best New Artist for Grammy. Because sometimes they give unknown people for Best New Artist. Let me see who for Best New Artist Grammy 2021. Let me see who's nominated. Chica. Okay, some of these people I don't know how to pronounce. Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. It gotta be Megan. If they give it to Doja Cat, we already know why they give it to Doja. But Megan had a year out of all these artists that I'm reading. D Smoke, Noya Cyrus, K Charanda, Bridgers, Ingrid, baby, I don't know half these folks. Child, they must be doing some pop rock or some country music. All the people that I know off this list is Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. And if they give that to Megan Thee Stallion before they give Nicki her Grammy, ooh, that's gonna be some tea. That's gonna be some tea. Because they ain't give Nicki don't have a Grammy. I said Nicki don't have a Grammy. Now, before any of the barbs jump up out the bushes, you don't need a Grammy to validate you. Some of the top artists don't have a Grammy. I'm just saying what I'm saying today, for a show. But yes, we shall see. I think that Megan will win this Grammy. If not for Best New Artist, then she'll probably win it for Savage. And if she don't, it won't surprise me because the Grammys always does this because it's like they don't understand the culture like that. And it don't make her or break her if she do not win a Grammy. But I can tell you this, that they gave Megan Thee Stallion all this publicity. Even Doja Cat deserved it because Doja Cat had an incredible year. But I think Megan had the best massive media bliss. But she did get hit in a pinky toe and Doja Cat with the racist remark. So who had the worst? I think Doja Cat didn't get that much. She got over it. Megan Thee Stallion with Tory Lanez and a pinky toe. And I can already see her right now. I just want to thank y'all. Protect Black women. That's one thing that I want to say. Shout out. Yeah, protect Black women. Shout out to my label. I don't know if she's going to give 1501 a shout out. I don't know if she's going to give it that. But I can just see her right now. I'm all about protecting Black women. You already know that. Then the next day is going to be a live about Megan Thee Stallion. 15 hours long. Okay. Let her come out and say something about protect Black women. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to be a live about a 15-hour live about how she talk about protect Black women. Let me go in on. Let me go in on. Stop, man. I want to say that right into there. Man, she get up there. They about to do a whole 15. They about to discredit her about her hair. Who was the vendor? Who was her makeup artist? Baby, that loud. I'm going to be watching it too. I don't know if I'm going to watch the full 15 hours, but I'm going to be watching the live. Let's get into it. The United States versus Billie Holiday. Let me tell you this. This woman that played that role, is it who played that role? I forgot her name. Lord have mercy. Y'all know the actress name. Y'all know her name. She did an incredible job. The singer. Y'all put her name in the chat so I can put it in there. But I watched the movie and it was really good. You guys, if you all did not see this movie, yes, Andra Day. Okay, did I say it right? Andra Day. Okay. Andra Day played Billie Holiday, and it was incredible. I cried. It was like, if you all missed it, it really gave to the point of her performing Strange Fruit and how they investigated her that she was an heroin addict, and it even made me look at oh, this is gonna be a spoiler alert. It really made me like child and like the love making scenes. Mm, mm, mm. I'm gonna tell you, the love making scenes is on point, and I'm like, how the FBI agent doing the heroin? Like, he had shot up and he had got so high. I'm like, child, y'all got to get into this movie. So the person that set her up, this is a spoiler alert. The person that set her up to get arrested, she took all her clothes off. Now, in the book, she took her clothes off and she peed on the floor. But she didn't do that in the movie. She just got naked and they arrested her. But the FBI agent, the black FBI agent, because the FBI, what they do to fight, to combat black people that's on drugs, they would get black FBI agents just to infiltrate black organizations, black singers, etc. So they used one of this FBI agent, and he was dressed up in a military uniform, and he was well off, according to the movie. I think his family owned a funeral home and whatever. So he set her up, he knew that she did the heroin, and she got arrested for that. Then it was showing that when she got out, they tried to set her up again when she got with a new man, and the man was like robbing her of the money, and he set her up and planted drugs on her, and she got off on that end. Towards the end of this movie, I'm gonna tell y'all, the end of that movie was a trip. I watched the end of that movie. She was dying literally because I think she had liver problems, and they put handcuffs on her deathbed, and she told, before she died, she said, "Your grandchildren going to be singing Strange Fruit." She said, "Your grandchildren are going to be singing Strange Fruit," because they did not want her singing Strange Fruit. And Strange Fruit was a song to talk about all the lynching that was going on. And that's what they call it, Strange Fruit. Bodies hanging from the tree. Make sure y'all go listen to it. I pretty much prefer Nina Simone's version of the song versus Billie Holiday. But anyhow, she did a great job playing Billie Holiday. Awesome movie. Lee Daniels did an amazing job directing that movie. I think the fat lady should have been played by Monique. I think if Monique did not mess up with Lee Daniels, Monique would have had a check on top of a check on top of a check. Because one thing about Lee Daniels, he if he really rock with you, he used like the same actors and actresses every once in a while. Like, what's the dude name? Lawrence. He always get him a gig. That's one thing. As long as he good with Lee Daniels, Lawrence always gonna keep a gig. You know what I'm saying? I really think Monique should have played the one-eyed fat lady. I really think Monique should have played that role. Honestly, the fat lady in the role with the one eye. I really think Monique would have played that role. Okay. I really think that role was meant for Monique, but Monique, she's on the whole child. Don't even not bring up Lee Daniels, child. She'll be on display like, "Hello, my loves." Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, my dear brother. I don't want to have all. Let me not bring her name, but I definitely don't want to trigger her because she gonna be all my dear brother and Lee Daniels. And I've been working for Lionsgate. Child, she gonna tell that same story when she get 88 years old. Yeah, baby, I was an actress and Lee Daniels and them did me so wrong. And Oprah Winfrey, and she did that. She interviewed my family, and I told her don't interview my mama and my daddy. And you know what she told me? That she didn't even know that they was gonna be in there, sugar. You already know. Cause I'm like, Monique, please get over it. Just get over it, child. Okay. But they could have, I know she ain't fat up, but they could have gave her a little fat suit to be on there, I can just say, man, let me start talking about Monique because if Monique come in my chair right now, I'm like, hey, Monique, what up, Okay, all right. Let me leave her alone. Now we would love to interview Monique. But y'all don't be DMing people. I don't know what's going on with y'all. But anyhow, make sure y'all go check this movie out. It is lit. Okay, let's get into our last subject of the day. I think we talked about everything, did we? But we did talk about the Wiggins PPE scam. All right. Wow. You guys, let me make sure I get this story together. The Wiggins PPE scam. Okay, give me a second where I can pull this where I can read this story. So I was getting this on site, and I was reading this story and I got triggered. So a woman faced 30 years in alleged of a 3.7 million PPP loan scam. Okay, I said PPE. It's PPP. All right. So they said 37-year-old Houston woman is accused of buying dozens of luxury items using the CARES Act money. This week, the Justice Department indicted 37-year-old LaDonna Wiggins with bank fraud, making a false statement to a bank, money laundering, according to reports. According to a statement issued on Tuesday, Wiggins submitted 2 paycheck protection program loan applications and received nearly $3.7 million. The Justice Department listed some of the purchases as nearly $725,000 for homes and $78,000 for a 2020 Land Rover and $63,000 purchased at Chanel. You can't trust them Wiggins. I'm gonna say that right now. Now, I'm just saying this is the PPP Wiggins PPP loan scam. I didn't make the story. I didn't make. Baby, you can't trust. And the lady is a dark-skinned lady. You can't trust those Wiggins. I'ma just say that right there. See, some of y'all see these Wiggins pulling up in these new cars. The Justice Department do need to investigate. Now, I don't know. I'ma just say that right here. I don't know if we're gonna do a 33-part series on this, but it's the story. And they banged on the door at the lady, one of the Wiggins loved ones. They bang on the door, and the lady was like, "Oh, I don't know her. I don't know." And she gets in a plus size lady. She gets in a Range Rover into a Range Rover, like driving off. So I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit more investigating on this story because something in my spirit just don't sit right with this Wiggins lady. Why are you out here scamming the people? People working hard for their money. It's a lot of taxpayers that work really hard for this, and you should not be taking advantage of the PPP loans. Money. It's a lot of taxpayers that work really hard, live, and that really need it. You should not be taking advantage of folks that pay their taxes. This is all about helping the community. So really sad. So we're gonna definitely keep y'all updated on this loan scam. And y'all gotta be very careful with that because I have seen some YouTubers were trying to do the scam, and one YouTuber reached out to me, "You want to do the scam?" I said, "Absolutely not. I don't want to do no type of scam because when they clear through the paperwork, they're gonna come after you." So no. So we heard about that, and yeah, I'm just looking at it. Okay. I didn't create the story. It was on the site. on site. You know, they posted it, and the lady's 37 years old, live in Houston. She's been accused of buying dozens of luxury items with the CARES Act money. So her name is LaDonna Wiggins. So woo, those Wiggins, baby, baby, you get child with that type of Wiggins. You better have your bank card, your social security card. You better have everything, child. You better have that Wiggins do your taxes. Cause I'm just telling you, some type of Wiggins you just can't trust. That between that Donna Wiggins ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna have her knowing my social security, my ID number. You better not give her your bank statement, no nothing. Child. Now, I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat. I'm talking about LaDonna Wiggins. That's what I'm talking about. See, y'all talking about something else from Houston. That's what they said. Child, I'm going to see. I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to have to talk to my producer so we can find some connections with this. But we're going to look deeper into it, y'all. But when I saw that story, I laughed. And so we're trying to reach out to LaDonna. I think she's on the run right now. She have not been arrested yet because I checked out the story. She have not been arrested yet. Listen, let me read the story. They said Wiggins appeared in front of a U.S. magistrate on Tuesday. If convicted, Wiggins faced up to 30 years in federal prison and a possible $1 million maximum fine. Baby, you better have your bank card, your food stamp card, your everything, child. Let me just drink my coffee. Because when that was sent on my desk, I didn't know what to do. I just said, just go live and get a click and a view. I'm just like, child, let me post it in there. Okay. Let me go. If y'all want me to open up the phone lines, we can open up the phone lines. The number is 646-716-8447. If you want to be notified when we go live. Okay, hold on. Let me put that down on the screen when we go live. If you want to be notified when we go live, we have a new way. And thank you to the 50 people that already signed up. Text The Wiley Show with no spaces to 833-760-1691. The Wiley Show, no spaces in between. 833-760-1691. Text The Wiley Show to that number, and you will be notified every time we go live. All right. Well, the lady that came to the door is I was trying to get like a face recognition of the lady. I did try to look at the lady kneecaps. I didn't get a chance to look at the lady kneecaps, but this lady that answered the door was a plus size woman, a BBW. And yeah, so that's it. I really couldn't get a good picture of it. I don't know if the lady had braces. I don't know. We're gonna have to look deeper into it and everything like that. We will keep y'all updated on this story. I didn't create this story, so if you mad, go over there with my radio Millie, because you know they run over there on site. So please do not come over here with the mess. Go over there with my radio, because Millie and my radio and Ryan Ali, they operate on site. Now, Wiley, last time I checked, I don't operate over there. Ryan Ali and Millie, we operate. And speaking about Millie, I saw a picture of Millie. Somebody sent to my DM of her IG. All I can say, body yaddy yaddy thickum thickum. Baby, I saw that picture. All I can say, body yaddy yaddy thickum 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 thickum. I said, baby, them lemon pepper flats did the body yaddy yaddy good. I looked at that, but I know she married. Somebody said she married, but I looked at that picture. Somebody DM'd it to me. I said, woo. I said, wow. I said, she beautiful. Okay? She came, and it was the picture. Did y'all see it? Beautiful. No, it ain't no clickbait. I told y'all the story. Wiggins PPP scam. Y'all get the story. This happened in Houston, Texas. They just posted it on site. Okay, it's definitely up there. They posted it on site. They said a woman faced 30 years in an alleged 3.7 million PPP loan scam. I did not lie. That is literally on the blogs. Okay, literally on the blogs. It is in Houston. Do we have any Houston people up on there? Okay, definitely. People just don't get tricked with me, baby. I ain't make the news. Riley in my radio. Take that over to my radio and say, why y'all posted that and why she gonna do to you? She gonna give you a good old cussing out, and she gonna tell you to send me $20. She gonna give you a good old cussing out and tell you to send her $20, and you're gonna be right there. Take that cussing out and get that $20. Or you gonna be like me, watching from the bushes, okay? Okay, and the mob reported on this story today also. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. Now we listen. Thank you. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Yeah, what's up, Wiley?
Hey, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I knew Amon Wiggins was a scam artist. I knew he was.
But this don't have nothing to do with him. This is about LaDonna Wiggins.
No. LaDonna knows Amon.
No, it's LaDonna. It's LaDonna, caller.
It's Amon Wiggins.
LaDonna, you got it all mixed up. No, it's LaDonna. I can't confirm or deny if it's any affiliations with a blog.
I used to live in L.A.
Listen, all I know is
I heard Amon mention
the Department of Justice. They go in all states, so you could be in California or whatever. If they track down that you up there getting Gucci drips, go ahead, caller.
Okay, I want to do some more investigating because I know about Amon Wiggins.
That article said LaDonna, so I don't know. I'm gonna definitely call Millie. I'm gonna get on the phone with her and see what is her deep investigation.
Talk to Millie. She said it do got something to do with Amon.
Oh, she did say that? No, she did.
When Amon came down to LA.
Oh,
he
okay.
Told he was going over his cousin's house.
So. I don't believe it. Say LaDonna. I'm just reporting the facts. I can't make up stuff, caller. Over here, we factual over here. We real factual over here. We real factual over here. We can't say that with that person because they didn't say nothing with an A. It said it with an L. LaDonna Wiggins. I'm just telling you that, okay? I'm just saying that. I hope the PPE loan was worth it. I really hope so, because they could track that down, because with that PPE, it's a social security number. It's a number that's a track. They're going to track that down. That's why I didn't do it. They said, Wiley, you could get a PPE loan if you're an Uber or Lyft driver. But I said, listen, I haven't got behind Lyft in a long time. And I don't feel comfortable getting a PPE loan because they not about to come knocking at my door and I end up in somebody's prison and you going deep down in my baditsi. No. Ain't nowhere in the world. Bronchitis and all. They still gonna put something down there that's gonna get rid of the bronchitis and I'm gonna wind up getting something else. No, I don't want no burning throat. So yeah, so it was, it was some people that was doing a whole YouTube channel. This is how you can get the PPP. I said, no. I'm not doing it because it is illegal. Do it the right way. It's designed for people that have businesses, not designed because you woke up one day and you want some money from the government. Nowhere in the world. Okay? All right? No. So we definitely are praying. That lady. And the funny thing about it, that lady that got in that car, because they interviewed the lady, she got into a new Range Rover. So I wonder, do that lady get that money from LaDonna Wiggins? We got to do a little bit more investigation. This got to be in our part 33 or part 34. 5840 caller, you're on the air.
Yes, I was waiting for this story. This story was dope. But yeah, you basically didn't do no clickbait. It is what it is.
It
The
ain't no
lady name is
clickbait.
Wiggins.
It's on there. The lady name said Wiggins, and her name is LaDonna Wiggins.
That's correct. But what I wanted to say was, because I seen it earlier too on my radio, because my radio reported it as well, and it is on a big platform, which is on Skype. So the lady, the investigator knocked on the door and asked for the person. So the lady was type scared and skeptical, like, what's going on? I believe, in my opinion, that was her. And she was scared and, like no comment. But come to find out, the investigating team, they were in their car with the cameras rolling, which I guess she didn't know. And they zoomed in on her as she got into the Range Rover, and it looked like a new model. If I'm not mistaken,
it it looked really Rover. Nice. I would like to pull up in something like that.
But I'm surprised you didn't break it down more, because it was several things that was purchased with that loan money. It was a couple cars. It was houses. It was a lot.
She spent a lot of money because she bought more than one house. And I'm like, how many houses do you need? Because don't you got to pay the taxes and the taxes on that? I'm like, how many? It's really crazy when you ban all them houses, clothes, and whatever. And you only can live in one house at a time. So that means...
And another thing... sorry to cut you off. Another thing, Wiggins is not really a common name.
That's not really a common name. It's not.
In my humble opinion. So I don't know. Maybe the person could be related to the other person, but we never know.
Could be, because it's not like a very common name. You really never know. That could be like a distant cousin or auntie. Or you know what I'm saying? Or
I just want to say, people helped you find your family, correct?
People did,
and they dug in and looked,
they
right?
did dug in.
So you never know. If someone might look into what's her name?
Never know. Let me make sure. Let me make sure I get her name. Her name is LaDonna.
LaDonna, and she's 37.
37 years old.
So you never know.
You just really never know. But one thing about the Wiggins, they love Gucci drip.
BMWs, the luxury life,
luxury, ruby red, Mercedes Benz. I don't know. All I know is
I believe to clear it up, he needs to put out a statement. Say, it's my cousin, and we don't live together. I don't speak to her, or this is not related. Right. She's not related to me. Just put out the statement from now.
Absolutely. Always great to help other family. I don't know, child. When I heard that, I fell out my chair. I wasn't even gonna go laugh, but when I saw that story, I said, "Oh."
And you said they sent it to you, correct?
Sent to, and I read. I'm like, "Wait, is this real?" It's an article. You literally, I would play it, but they do copyright when you play the article. But it's
you should play it on Station Head.
Yeah, I'm playing on Station. It's literally like you literally get the article and it's on that. So tomorrow when we go live on Station Head, we definitely will play it so y'all can hear it.
But I do want to say about Andre. I would never give a dime to Andre. First of all, Andre is a living legend. Okay.
Yes, Andre is a living legend.
Andre has pieces for days.
Yes.
Okay. Givenchy. All the top labels.
So is Andre a legend? Is Andre legendary?
Yes, I deemed him legendary. He's not an icon. I deemed him legendary.
Okay.
Yes. Legendary. But I would never give him any money. And to the other people, like the people like us, please don't donate to this nonsense.
I'm not doing
He has designers under his belt.
Yes,
he has Anna Wintour under his belt. He better get the money from those people.
Absolutely. And what is, I always want to ask you, what is the difference between legendary and icon?
Well, legendary, first of all, is that, which people don't see. And then we do have statement. Oh, okay, that's just a statement. And then legendary, you earned your way up. So the further you earn your way up, that's what the higher mark you get.
Okay.
So legendary is they made it, they did their thing, and now icons they succeed.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I never met Icon in person. The Icon in New York in person. I can't wait till I get to New York to see him. I'm like, oh my gosh, Icon! I finally can put a voice to the face. I'm
And then
nervous.
after icon is the overseer.
Oh,
The overseer.
yes. Well, tomorrow, Legend to Be T.S. Madison show premieres on WeTV.
But Wiley, sorry to cut you off. I deemed you as legendary, but you can't deem her as legendary.
Well,
You
I'm
just
just saying.
became
Okay, I'm
legend.
not
How
gonna
dare
do because that
you?
triggered you last time. But I was
I heard
expecting.
you, but I got off the line. I deem the Wiley Show is legendary. So I
Yes.
deemed you. Now you're a legend.
Thank you. I would love to see because I was shocked because when T.S. Madison was doing her press run, I would have loved to see her on major press outlets like The View, The Talk, The
They don't
Real,
see it.
The Breakfast Club. You don't see it for The Breakfast Club? Hot 97.
I mean, they don't see it.
Okay.
They don't see it.
Because
See,
she said a press was.
it's like T.S. Madison put on a front.
Oh.
Be original. Don't put on the front. For example, when she took her crew and her mother out to eat, she was just filming it too much. Yes, this is expensive and clams and if you want to,
because when she said press tour, I was expecting to see a Breakfast Club interview. I'm like, Flame Monroe got a Breakfast Club interview, and I would want to see Maddie with a Breakfast Club interview because they get into some, they are really really talk about some things over there on the Breakfast Club.
Because she doesn't have Kaya under her, beside her.
I think with
That's
the Kaya thing, she would have got a little bit more of a push with the interviews with hip hop because I think the hip hop community would embrace that. Because let's be clear, Tiffany Pollard don't have that type of clout, but let's be crystal clear, Kaya got that clout in the hip hop circles.
She sure do.
And they would have definitely talked about it. There's so much they could have talked about. It's just a lot that they could have talked about.
No one deny Kaya versus Tiffany.
Yeah.
It's Kaya that brings in the numbers.
Yes, Kaya's in it. So we shall see. I'm expecting the show to reach thousands. I really want it to be reach millions. I know tomorrow.
I mean, the first day, absolutely. But if the first day doesn't wake it up,
I mean, are you going to watch it? Because I know you watched the first 15 minutes of it.
I'm going to watch the first episode, but I'm saying the first episode is going to bring in numbers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't wake it up,
because she said it's going to get better in episode 2. Because I did watch her on the Jasmine brand, and they only had 300 some odd people in the chat. And the Jasmine brand got, let's see how many followers. I'm not counting followers, but I'm just saying, I'm like, how's the Jasmine brand have, and the brand is strong, no shade towards the Jasmine because that's a strong brand, you know what I mean? But they got 557,000 followers and it was only 300 people watching.
Yeah, but you have to also understand everyone is streaming now. Everyone is on YouTube. YouTube is a free platform.
Facts.
A lot of people got rid of their cable. So why am I getting cable, paying for cable?
Yeah.
To watch WeTV if it's not bringing the drama, if it's not bringing the stuff that we want to see. We can see the drama and stuff here on YouTube and the other free platforms. So people are paying for Netflix and all. Why would they pay extra when they got rid of certain stuff? You get what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you on that because, like you said, people is paying for this free service, which is YouTube, and more people subscribe to something that is free versus something that they pay for. Because it was difficult for me to even change my cable package because I get a certain discount with my cable internet, and they said if you change it to WeTV, you got to pay more money. And I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and just subscribe to a little $20 service for about a month and 2 weeks and just cancel after the second month. So I just, you know what I mean? And be done with it instead of being locked into an expensive package. So you're right about that.
And honestly speaking, I don't watch ReTV. I don't watch ReTV. You get what I'm saying? I don't have it, but I got a little plug. But you know.
Oh, okay. Well, we thank you so much, Icon, for coming in. Thank you for deeming the show, the Wiley Show, legendary.
Legendary. No problem.
Thank you. Oh, wow, wow, wow. 9582 caller, you on air. 9582. You're live on the air. 9582. Area code 305. You live.
Hello.
Hey, can you speak up in the phone?
Hello.
I can't hardly hear you. Can you speak up in the phone?
Hello.
Yes. Go ahead, caller.
Don't give Andre no high heels. Don't give Andre no thongs because he have everything.
Oh, okay. Don't give him no high heels. I don't think we'd give him some thongs.
Don't give him no thongs. Don't give him no clothes. He just want money. He's a dirty man. Nasty as can be.
Why you say dirty? What's wrong?
He look like he's funky down there.
What? Oh my gosh.
What he needs is to lose some weight, you know?
Well,
and wash his ass.
Oh, how you know his butt stink? His butt can be smelling like roses.
Maybe his butt look stink. He wears all those big clothes and it looks so funky down there. I know it is funky down there.
Wait, you don't know it's funky. Ma'am, did you smell his down?
I don't know, but look, it look like it. He looks like his ass stinks.
No,
you know,
well,
and he wants people to donate money to him. No money for him.
Ma'am, he probably smelled better than you.
No, I smell good. He smell like ass crack.
Okay, what do you smell like?
I smell like perfume.
Okay, I bet you smell like Irish Spring and powder and everything like that. What the world? What? Can you? What the world? What? What? He started to smell real good down there. Y'all, excuse me. I'm getting over this bronchitis and stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna put me a steak in the air fryer. That's exactly what I'm gonna eat. I got my appetite back because at first I ain't have no appetite, but now I got my appetite back. So I'm gonna put me like a little steak in the air fryer. Woo! I needed that laugh. Okay. Who was that? Oh, that sounds good. Yes, I'm gonna put a steak. I got 2 steaks. I'm gonna put in the air fryer. You came back. She started laughing and hung up. Yes, she did. Okay, we want to thank y'all so much for tuning into the Wiley Show. I'm gonna say special shout out to all the producers in the chat. Thank you all for subscribing. We went live twice. So I want to say thank you all so very much for encouraging me to go live again. The number to be notified, because when we go on a show, if we in Atlanta or wherever we at, you can always be notified when we go live. You just text the Wiley Show, no spaces, to 833-760-1691, 833-760-1691. Text the Wiley Show, and you will automatically get a response when we go live. You will automatically get a response and when we go live. So anytime like that, it would just definitely do that. So we want to say special shout out to all the moderators in the house. I don't know what I did with my moderator sheet with all the moderators. I think I gotta write it over again. But shout out to all the moderators in the house. Love y'all so very much. Oh, we got 2 callers here. Okay. 4405. We about to.
Yes. Hey, it's Cece's wife again.
Huh?
How you doing?
Go ahead, speak on it.
So my whole thing is with this Andre. Okay, first off, he got plenty of money. There should have been no reason why somebody else has stepped up and started GoFundMe for him. They started GoFundMe for him, and I know he's noticed it by now. He should have shut it down and said he's not accepting money just because of the notoriety that he has.
He made a statement.
It shouldn't be what
he did make a statement. He said it's not needed for that GoFundMe, but that GoFundMe is still up though.
because it's probably somebody he got running the GoFundMe on the back end of the thing. Because if he didn't want a GoFundMe ran, that's a phone call. You know what I'm saying? You can make a phone call to the customer service of that corporation and have them shut that down on your behalf because they're using your name. You can't tell me that he don't know that this stuff is still up and running. So I'm telling you, he banking off of that on the back end of things. And that's grimy to me, considering the fact that he has the notoriety that he has. There's people really hurting right now for bread. Ain't nobody got time to be sitting up here pinching off of the income they make to send it into him when he rolling in dough and he got mad people that's famous backing him up left and right. That shouldn't be.
OMG.
So it goes back to like, do you really care about your followers? Do you really care about the people that support you?
Wow.
If you got them pinching off their money to pocket for you to pocket, do you really care about them?
I think if
I'm
he
just
is,
saying.
if he is, that's crazy. Well, we thank you so very much for calling in. It's up to like $8,000. Thank you. Ooh-wee.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh wow, she let him have it. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hi, this is Kamisha Emery.
Okay, go ahead, speak on it.
Yeah, I'm calling from Hollywood. We out here, so no, we're not getting Andre no money because he's been a stingy motherfucker anyway. That's first and foremost. I know him. That's my first thing.
Okay, you say you know him. How you know him? He did your hair?
No, I'm a model.
You say you what now?
Andre don't do hair. I'm a model from
you a model
from Hollywood.
Okay.
Andre don't do hair.
Oh, you a model. So tell us about y'all relationship. What happened?
You know, when I was doing the Versace collection about 5 years ago, I met Andre. He thought he was all that, hanging with Tyler Banks and all this shit. You know, they think they all that. They don't look like they look. Andre not attractive, no way. But most of these people in Hollywood don't look like they look in real life anyway. All them lights, all that makeup, you know, shit is dead. You know, so I didn't really want to talk about Andre because he was trash. I met him. I go down the list with all the real people I done met in real life.
So what did he do? Did he give you the wrong outfit? Did he forgot to give you a bra, a push-up bra? Like what really happened?
No, these people in Hollywood, they don't know how to talk to people.
Oh.
They don't know how to talk to people. You know, I'm not no A-list model. I'm 28 years old. I've been in Hollywood for 7 years. I done met them all.
Okay.
And I ain't slept with nobody because almost everybody in Hollywood have herpes.
So you a D-list celebrity? You say you're not an A-list celebrity. So you a D-list celebrity, C-list celebrity?
You know I'm not no A-list celebrity. I am like a F-list celebrity.
Oh, you're F-list. Okay. So.
Yeah, I'm a model. You know, I've been on Empire. I've been on the new shows and stuff like that. But, you know, you only get like $800-900 for that stuff. If you got a speaking word, well, you're part of SAG, Screen Actor Guild.
Oh, okay. Wow.
You have to hustle and bustle.
So you're not giving Andre $1,000?
You have to hustle and bustle.
So you gonna give Andre $500 to help him out?
I won't give him 2 cents. Andre got money. And he has a nasty attitude. You missing my whole point, Wiley. He has a nasty attitude. He don't know how to talk to people. Let me tell you, like my brother always say. My brother say, once the white people are done with you, they throw you away. They've been done with him, Beyonce, all them people. They've been threw them people away. They new people they using up. It's all about them Chicago boys right now they using up. Them rappers and stuff making all that money. You know, 6ix9ine, 600 Breezy, all them fine boys, Tekashi 6ix9ine and all the guns. That's who's popping now. Everybody know that. Look at the views. They put out a song. They got 30 million views in less than 3 days. That's what it's about. The ghetto is winning. The hood is winning. Puffy don't get the pub from that because he been changed with the runway a long time ago. The white people been off of that Victoria's Secret when they got Rihanna up there singing in the middle and all the people Neo and the Weeknd singing in the middle and the models going down the street. Puffy started that with Rip the one way when we had all the fine boys and our fine girls walking down the street with the hip hop music. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, well, so you did that when
you know. So I done all these people, but I'm
20,
leaving Hollywood. I'm going back to Chi-Town, baby, because
so
I'm finna mess with them rappers. Cause
you don't sound like you 28.
Huh?
Sound like you got a lot more years. Are you sure you're 28 years old?
28, little boy.
Okay, 28. All right.
Okay, don't play with me, Wiley.
I'm not playing with your sister. If you say you 28, if you say you 28,
don't do me, Wiley. I am a model. Okay, I'm a model.
Okay, you're a model. Send me some of your model pictures. I want to see how you look. Can you send me
you ever heard of Barbara Bates? You ever heard of Barbara Bates? I got my start with Barbara Bates in the Elite Modeling Agency.
Oh, I never heard of Barbara Bates. Send me some of my DM.
You from Chicago? Ain't you from Chicago?
I'm from Chicago, but I don't know nothing about no model. I wasn't no model. I was in the hood, the ghetto with the thugs. I don't want to talk about no Barbara Gates, unless she's somebody I can rob.
Barbara Gates.
Why
you don't be doing that stuff?
I'm just saying I'm from the hood.
Anyway, I'm going back to Chicago because I'm gonna be in a new video with Dirt and stuff.
So if you could send me a DM so I can see how you look, and maybe you know what I'm saying. Are you still in the modeling right now? Are you still modeling?
Yeah, I'm in acting. I'm in Hollywood right now.
Oh, you in Hollywood right now? Okay.
I'm watching you right now.
So
on Sunset Boulevard, boo.
Oh, are you want to be, what do you want to do in your career? Do you want to get into, what is your career move? Because you're 28, that's kind of old for a model. Let's be clear. You don't have that many more years left. You don't got that many years left. So what else? Are you going to try to go to school?
Transitioning into acting.
Okay, what in acting? What do you want to do?
Acting.
So what do you see yourself acting? Playing a maid, playing a garbage woman, playing a wife, playing a side chick, playing a police officer, stripper.
Now, why you better be quiet because I take up from you with those people from people from California. Now, when they be talking about you, I take up from you. So
what do you want? I'm talking about you.
We know your arch rivalry lives here in California now.
Who cares over there?
We know your arch rivalry lives here in California. I met him twice.
But what I want to ask you about, what do you want to do? Okay. I want to see your face and stuff.
No, what I'm gonna do is in a couple of more weeks I'm gonna come back to Chicago to be in the video.
Oh, okay. They still do that. I want to see that.
You need to with OTF. OTF, Lil Durk now, and all them, King Von and all them. God rest his soul, King Von. But Lil Durk's gonna do a collabo with G Herbo, so I'm gonna be in that. So that video gonna at least probably do about 40 million, probably in 2 months. So I'm gonna do that. Gonna get some exposure from that.
I remember. Because one of the YouTubers that I do love, and they follow us, we follow each other, is Nick at Night. Beautiful sister. She was in videos. She used to do that in her early 20s. So thank you so much for calling in. And I hope you and Andre, you give him a couple of 20s, help him out.
I'm not giving Andre nothing. I'm not giving Jason Lee nothing. And he needs to get something done with that hair.
His hair is nice.
Why he went around here looking like a light bulb?
It's nice and curly. It's really nice. Jason Lee.
That's fake hair, boo. That's fake hair. Because when he was fat, it used to be straight on his thing. Now it's all frizzy and dizzy. Just because you lost weight, don't mean your hair got to be so frizzy and dizzy.
Okay.
All you see is eyes like a light bulb.
Okay. And I'm here for it. You know what? I do wish you nothing but the best for your career. Let me tell you this, sister. You just keep at it, because I can really see you in the top movie. Just don't stop. I know you've been discouraged.
Of course, I don't do reality shows either. I'm not getting nobody reality show.
I know that, not reality, but I know you're getting discouraged because you heard a couple of no's. But just know, you just keep on. You will get that yes, but don't give up. And when you get that yes, don't forget to come back to the Wiley Show.
I watch you all the time. You make me laugh, boo boo kitty.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much.
You take care. And take care. And I'm gonna tell your arch rivalry. You said hi. Hey,
okay. All right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Jesus. What these callers be calling into the Wiley Show. 9582, call you on the air.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Can you speak up in the phone? Because I know
Yes.
you playing me in the back. Go ahead.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I
Yes.
can
Can you
go
hear
ahead.
me?
Yes, can you turn me down the
Yes.
back?
I want to say. Yes, I want to say I'm sorry for disrespecting your show because I
Okay.
did call in and I said something about Andre, but what I'm trying to say is that he don't need no help because the man got money, you know.
Yes. Yes.
And then I said that, he was funky. I don't mean it, but he just looks stink to me, you know. And then you tell me how do I smell, and I tell you that I don't smell bad. But Andre, to me, he looks like he's very stinking a butt, you know. So that's all I have to say. But I do love your show. Okay.
I love you, and
Bye bye.
this your first time calling in?
No, I have called about Andre. I said don't give him no money because he
Oh,
got
okay.
money. And that don't
Yes.
give him no tongue, no high heels, nothing. Because that man, he just want
Yes.
money, you know.
All right.
Don't
Well,
give him no money, people.
okay. Well,
I love you, Wally.
I
Okay?
love you. I
Bye
love you.
bye.
Ooh, we y'all is triggered today. I was not. I'm so glad I went live again. Y'all is triggered. Y'all boys say on TV. Baby, these callers today is triggering. Oh my God. Oh, she says, take it down there. Well, shout out to the callers. Though we don't get a lot of callers in these recent episodes, but the callers we do get is an episode of his own. So we want to say thank you to all the callers that called in today. And again, if you don't want to miss a show, when we go live, text The Wiley Show to 833-760-1691. Text The Wiley Show with no spaces, all together, one word, to 833-760-1691. All right. Do we got any more callers in queue? We're done. That's it, people. Y'all have a good day. Leave us a comment in the chat. When we get leave us a comment, leave us a thumbs up. Thank you all so very much. Shout out to y'all. Peace.